Hello. So we're skipping Christmas this year, sort of. And here's what I mean by that. Christmas has become pretty commercialized. And actually, I was in the hospital yet again for 10 days. Yeah, it was 10 days in November. And I watched pretty much nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies for the whole time that I was in there. Pretty much because you know what you're going to get. They're all pretty standard. If I needed to nap, I could fall asleep and know that I wasn't really going to be missing anything, that they all end the same way. And some people love those movies because of that, and some people really dislike those movies because of that. I find comfort in knowing that it's all going to get wrapped up, it's all going to go fairly well for everyone. But the parts that I don't like about it is because it makes it seem like everybody's Christmas needs to be this certain way, that the Christmas tree needs to look a certain way, that the house needs to be decorated kind of over the top and everything everywhere. And um, it looks beautiful, but I don't want my house to look like that. So we have decorated for Christmas, but very minimally. We have a Christmas tree. You can tell I like Hallmark because right here, this is a little Hallmark thing that I absolutely love. I bring it out every year for Christmas. But the things that we're going to be skipping for Christmas this year is kind of the commercialization of it. So we are not going to be, and I made some notes so that I wouldn't forget what I wanted to hit on. So this year, we're going to be skipping the ugly Christmas sweaters. Well, not just this year. I skip them every year. I don't understand the trend. Some people love them, and if you love them, that's great. I'm not a fan. And I also don't want to buy a new Christmas sweater every year. And kind of that has become what it is. And actually, all of the ugly Christmas sweaters are made out of like acrylic or polyester. And if you watched any of my other videos where I do like thrift hauls or try ons or anything like that, you know that my goal is to have my wardrobe be all mostly natural fibers or blends of natural fibers. And unfortunately, ugly Christmas sweaters are pretty much made out of acrylic, which I don't particularly care for the feel on my skin. So I'm going to skip those. But also, ugly Christmas sweaters have now branched out, or have they before? And I just never noticed. Um, Ugly Christmas hats, ugly Christmas socks. I don't understand the trend. So if you do, if you understand it, if you love them, then let me know in the comments down below and why. Because I'm just not a fan of them at all. And I'm going to try and make festive holiday outfits out of the clothes that I already have. And that's kind of the point of why I buy what I buy, because then they can be interchangeable. Not just the ugly Christmas sweater you can literally only wear in the month of December or to holiday parties. Also, another thing that we're probably going to be skipping is the need, or the that you feel that you have to go to all of these Christmas parties. For me, I'm pretty introverted. I prefer when it's like a smaller gathering, and I don't like to feel rushed or stressed or overwhelmed. And sometimes during the holidays, we can start to feel that way, and we feel the need to have to go to everyone's Christmas party. So this year for me, I'm planning on skipping most of those. We will have family get togethers. But other than that, there's not going to be the going to this Christmas party and then the next night another Christmas party, or even in the same night going to multiple Christmas parties. Another thing that we're going to be skipping is buying new boxes, bags, bows, wrapping paper. So we're either going to reuse the boxes and bags that we have from the previous years, or if we have any leftover wrapping paper. And also, if you go to thrift stores, you will be able to find all of those items and not have to pay full price. So that's a great way to reuse something. And then once you've done it, you can either keep it and store it, or you can donate it to the thrift store and then just know that they're the ones that are keeping it for the year. And then you can go and buy what you need next year in November and December to get ready for Christmas. We will also not be buying candles. We have plenty of candles already. And there's also some toxins in a lot of those candles that you buy. So, a really great idea for skipping buying the scented candles is to just bake. Then your house is going to smell great. And plus, then you now have cookies or pies or a cake or even, I mean, sometimes like pumpkin squash soup smells delicious when it's cooking, or a ham soup or something like that. Um, we also won't be buying more decor or lights. Um, what we have, we enjoy, we like decorating with it. And it seems like every year there's a new aesthetic that everyone just has to have. And so we will not be participating in that. And then, plus, if you like items, again, they're going to be at the thrift store. And so next year you can decorate that way if you want, or add a couple of items to it. We also will not be buying just in case gifts for people. You don't have to feel the need to reciprocate with a gift. I used to do that all the time. I would have some gifts that I could easily like wrap quickly or toss into a gift bag to then be like, oh, I have something for you, and then be able to just bring it to that person. And I'm not feeling the need to reciprocate on gifts, but we're also telling people to not buy gifts for us. Um, just like you, we're all adults. And when we want something or need something, we will buy it. The joy of Christmas is giving gifts to the kids because, again, they don't have their own money generally to be able to purchase the things that they need or want throughout the year. And so that's the joy of Christmas, is seeing the kids open the gifts. So we will be giving gifts just to anyone that's under 18. So, like the grandsons, niece, nephews, stuff like that, if they're under 18. Some of them will be gift cards because the older kids do like gift cards. The little ones love to get new toys. And so that's what we're going to be doing for skipping Christmas. And then it's always great to just sit in front of the fire. This is electric. It is a space heater though, so we can warm up the house with that. But to sit and watch like classic Christmas movies to get into the spirit. So we always watch every year It's a Wonderful Life. I'm sure that's a hit for a lot of people. And also every year, love this movie, White Christmas. Uh, Musicals, there's dancing, and just such a wonderful theme to both of those movies that I really feel that that's what I like to do. And then, plus, for me, a lot of times Christmas feels like a reset that I get to kind of calm down. A lot of times it's a little bit cooler outside. And so you have a tendency to want to stay inside and read books or watch movies, bake, and just be with family. And with the adults in our immediate, like friends and family, instead of getting gifts, we're asking that we get together for dinner. They can come here, we go there, we go out to a restaurant. Everybody just pays for their own meal, but you get to spend time with that person or that couple and that family and really just have like a good conversation. And that's really, I feel like, what Christmas is all about, is just getting a reconnect and a reset for the upcoming year. If you're going to be skipping Christmas in any, all of those forms, or if you have any ideas for what to skip this year, just leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. See you next time.